Hello lads and ladies, and welcome to this and welcome back for another video on the channel. There is just one game left in Sky Bet League One and it is the biggest of them all. It is between Sheffield Wednesday and Barnsley, two clubs from Yorkshire, two rivals for promotion. And again, this will be tasty. It's Michael Duff against Darren Moore. And, Barnsley beat Sheffield Wednesday in the two meetings this season. However, Sheffield Wednesday finished on 96 points and finished above Barnsley in the regular season as well. So this game will be tight. We will be doing a preview for this game in the coming days. But before we do that, we are doing a combined 11 from both teams. We pick a side that could play at Wembley, but we have to pick players from both football clubs. There are a few rules to this. They have to be fit and available. So the likes of Byers in midfield, as much as I'd like him in, wouldn't be available for this game because he's been injured for a long time. Is he going to be back? We don't 100% know. But more than likely, he won't be playing on Monday. So we have to leave him out, unfortunately. So we have to fit a good side. We have to try and fit as many of each player, players from each team in there as well. So let us know your teams down below. Let me know who you think will win the playoffs. It's gone down to this stage. Whoever doesn't win it will have a crack at it next year. Let's get into the video. If you're new to the channel, please like the video. Subscribe down below. We're on the road to 12,000 subscribers. In goal, now, the options are Cameron Dawson, David Stockdale, Easted or Collins. Now, I don't think this is the strongest area in the team, but I've gone for Cameron Dawson. 13 clean sheets to his name this year, and he's got better as games have gone on. Look, he's been at the football club a long while. He was involved in the kind of the whole game, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. And, only LIAMPALMER and Barry Bannon were also in that team as well. So it shows you his longevity at that football club for them to go to the Championship, be a high-end Championship club, to come down to League One, even though sometimes he's been number 2 for how good he actually is. And he's improved game on game. Looks solid at the back, and he just tips for me over Easted, who should be in goal for Barnsley on Monday, all being well. But for me, I've got to go for Cameron Dawson in goal. We will be playing a back three because both sides like to play 3-4-1-2. Now, some players may play, right centre half for their club, but they can play right back, or they can play central midfield, but they're above in a cam, or they can play cam sometimes, or centre mid, but they can play as a striker. So we will be fitting players about. It won't just be, a rigid 3-5-2. My team's going to have, flexibility in it. And starting off, we are going to go for Dominic Iorfa, our second Sheffield Wednesday player, in an absolute colossal at the back, man mountain. And, a big focal point towards Sheffield Wednesday, whether it's starting the attack, playing out through, he's strong, he's physical, he can play out, he can go long, he's very tactically aware. And for me, he just gets better and better as games gone on. I've been at the club, a long while now as well, and kind of, needs to end this kind of, this bad era for Sheffield Wednesday, being in the third tier. Obviously, got, they're unlucky to come down the division with points deduction and all that. But again, Dominic Iorfa has to go in there for me. Partner him, Mads Andersen. Was there ever a doubt that Mads Andersen made this list? For me, the best centre-half in this list. He's strong, he's powerful, he's quick. He's been involved in Barnsley playoff spells before in the Championship. So we know, he's a very good player. Danish as well. So he's kind of had to come over here and, kind of adapt to a new league, a new level. And he's done that tremendously well as well. Great on the ball, composed. A couple of mistakes this year. One, the sending off against Bolton. Bar that, a very good, composed centre-back, which you need at Wembley. Partnering, it was between a Hickway. I didn't go for him. I've gone for Liam Kitchen. Against 2 for 2 so far. Liam Kitchen on the left of my back three. Again, very good. Can score you a goal, as we've seen, recently as well. Good in the other team's box, but good in his own as well. Again, great to kind of have that player that can leap out, win your header, get you away from your goal as well. And he's played a lot of games for Barnsley this year, which is very important. You know, he's fit, he's strong. And Michael Duff likes to play a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-1-2 with, you know, with his wing backs. But his back three are important for him, that they're strong, they know the roles. And Mads Andersen and Liam Kitchen know just that. Now, we'll go to our left wing back, 2-0 up, and you screwed it up, Sheffield Wednesday. There's 3 Barnsley plays in a row. It's 3 for 2 at the minute. And we're going for Nicky Cadden. Yes, the man himself, again, gets goals, gets assists, and again, he's just been absolutely brilliant. He scored against Bolton in the playoffs. We can see his quality. You know, you look at, you know, his assists last year. He got 12 assists in League 2 last year. Got 7 in the previous season for Forest Green Rovers. Didn't get as many as he would have hoped to this season. But his work defensively is very strong as well. You know, can kind of get across into the box. Can defend. And for me, that is vital in a team at Wembley. Next up, at right wing back, we're going for Liam Palmer. I am aware that he can play right centre half, as he's played there a lot, but he is a natural right back / right wing back, and he can play there. Liam Palmer just gets better and better. Over 350 appearances for Sheffield Wednesday. Again, was involved in the whole playoff final where Sheffield Wednesday lost by a 0-0 with a Mo Diarme. Absolute screamer at Wembley to break Sheffield Wednesday's hearts. But Liam Palmer just got better and better. He's had to suffer relegation, the heartbreak of last year, and Sunderland. He's been through it all, and again, he's experienced, he's strong, scored the vital goal to send the game to extra time in Fergie time, Darren? And again, Liam Palmer has to go into this side to make up my back 5. On to our midfield 3 now. Next up, my midfield. I need warriors, I need fighters, I need creativity. I have got just that. Starting off with the magic man, you know, the little Iniesta in midfield. We are going for Luca Cannell. And Barnsley have given him a home. Obviously, he found at Bolton Wanderers in his career, time at Celtic, but finally given game time under Michael Duff. And you look at him, his statistics are quite good as well. 2 goals, 8 assists this season, including 1 in the playoffs. 66%, you know, tackling accuracy, 71% passing accuracy as well, which is vital in the midfield. You know, they're not the best of stats, but again, and they're not bad. In midfield, you've got to have players that can break up play, that can risk a pass. And Luca Cannell does that. He unlocks a defence, and 8 assists from midfield is very good indeed. Partnering in midfield, we are going for Adam Phillips. In the the absence of George Byers, you know, Phillips has to be in. 17 goal contributions for that man this season, which is fantastic. He got 14 last season, 6 goals, 8 assists last season, 8 goals, 9 assists this season. He's been absolutely fantastic. He's box to box. He likes a shot. He likes to pass. He likes to break up play. And he gives you something that I haven't got in this midfield already. Cannell in that deep role that can create something, can unlock a door. Phillips just in front. And then, of course, you've got to have Barry Bannon in there, who's played 41 times this season, got 20 goal contributions, which includes 7 goals, all with the left foot from Barry Bannon. 13 assists from an expected assist of 12.7, which is absolutely wonderful. You know, the Scottish man really is an absolute gem. He won't leave Sheffield Wednesday. He's had offers from Premier League clubs when they were flying high in the Championship. He's a Sheffield Wednesday legend. He is an EFL stalwart as well. And he doesn't just stay at Sheffield Wednesday because he is a legend. He stays because he is absolutely magnificent. He creates over 3 chances per game. And in those 41 games, he started all of them and averages over 83 minutes per game that he plays. So it shows you he's fit, got an engine, and that's what I need at Wembley. Well, we've seen our midfield 3. What do we think? You know, we've got Phillips, Cannell and Barry Bannon. For me, I think that is a good call. There's some big hitters missing. You know, Barnsley will be disappointed to not hear Herbie Kane's name. Sheffield Wednesday have got a lot of good, midfielders as well that they can feel aggrieved about. But for me, I feel it's fair to put Phillips, Cannell and Barry Bannon in, going on to my front 2. Well, it was always going to be hard. It was between Michael Smith and Devante Cole for this one. Now, Devante Cole's had a very good season, 15 goals in 45 games, which is a 1 in 3 record, which you want from a striker. He seems to have changed his ways. He's working harder. But I'm going for Michael Smith, 17 goals in the ordinary season, scored in the playoffs to get things up and running. He's had a very good season. He's had a good season last year as well. He was in the League One team of the season last year when he was at Rotherham to help them win promotion out of the division. He's tall, he's physical, he holds the ball up, and he just is an absolute defender's nightmare. And for me, Michael Smith has to go in. We've got our target men. We need someone that can run in behind, get in pockets and really hurt defenders. Devante Cole can use that with his pace. However, I'm going for the tactical genius himself in Josh Windass. 11 goals, 7 assists for that man this season as well. He's an absolute legend down at Hillsborough. He's been at Sheffield Wednesday a couple of years now. You look at his statistics. Look, he's only played 300 games at the age of 29, and that is due to injuries. And if Josh Windass hadn't had injury problems, he would be a top-end championship player. I am quite strong on that. He started his his outlook at Accrington Stanley, did really well there. Had a spell at Rangers as well. But, Sheffield Wednesday have given him a home, and he's been able to kind of get into some good form this year. When he went out the side, the club didn't really, do as well as you saw in the results in the middle part of the season as well. But again, 11 goals, 10 inside that box, 8 with the right foot, which is very strong as well. So he can score with different parts of his body. He can get into the box. And for me, he is an ideal centre forward to have along with a big man. And unfortunately, Lee Gregory misses out. Unfortunately, Devante Cole misses out. It's a very strong team when you look at it. Dawson, Mads Anderson in the middle. Iorfa, Liam Kitchen, Cadden, Liam Palmer, Luca Cannell, Adam Phillips, Barry Bannon, Michael Smith and Windass, Josh Windass. And again, very good team who is going to be managed by Michael Duff. I love Darren Moore, the nicest guy in football, top League One manager, and I do believe he will get Sheffield Wednesday promoted. If that's Monday or next season as well, I do think that the thing he's done for that football club off the pitch, if anyone's seen Ted Lasso, it's very much like that. He improves people as human beings. He improves the football club's culture. And that is what's happened at Sheffield Wednesday, because they weren't in a great culture. They weren't in the best place. The fans weren't exactly on side. They are now, and they believe in one goal, and that's promotion. But Michael Duff is a top manager, one promotion out of the division, which helped them from League 2 to League 1. This side, again, wasn't really expected to finish in the top 6, but they have done it. So for me, I'm going for Michael Duff as my gaffer. What would you change about this team? Obviously, there are some big calls that I've left a Hickway out. I've left some big Sheffield Wednesday midfield hitters that I'm very aware of that. I know I can't have Byers, which is very disappointing. No Callum Patterson, who was extraordinary in the playoffs. No Reece James. But again, these are tough calls, and it's an 11 at Wembley, and we picked it on my gut feeling. If you're enjoying the League One content at the minute and the playoff content, subscribe for more. We'll have a playoff matchday vlog, all being well for you guys as well. We'll have a massive preview still to come, and there's still a couple more videos before we wrap up for the 2022-2023 League One season. Thanks very much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoy it. Please like, subscribe, and again, up the League One.